Good morning, Wall Street winners. It is Tuesday, July 29th, and we are getting closer each and every day to this looming trade deadline revised of August 1st. And we've seen in the headlines here that well, it just disappeared and got updated to the Blackstone shooting, the unfortunate incident in Manhattan, which took four, if not five, lives, one being a police officer. But what we're hearing about in the tariffs is here we go. The EU and US rush to clinch a deal. It's so misleading, this what's being done right now. It's all headlines, and you really have to read beneath the headlines because some of the things that other countries are conceding to the US and offering are just completely unrealistic. So, for example, take a look at this article on Market Watch. So, if we take a look at what's really gone on with the EU trade deal, you'll notice that. The EU, here's the headline in Best of the Web, has agreed to buy 750 billion of US energy products. So why is that absurd? Well, let's take a look. It's absurd because it's pretty much it's 75% of what the US sells in energy last year. So the EU would have to effectively triple what they're buying in energy products. So the EU totaled more than triple, 10 times. The energy exports to US totaled 78.5 billion in 2024, and they've agreed to 750 billion. So pretty close to 10 times that in a year. Now, in order to do that, the products that they're purchasing ultimately are being purchased by private sector consumers of those products. So you'll see down here, the flows are determined by private sector purchasing decisions, not the European Union. Like it's not like the European Union is bringing them in and then selling them to these private sector businesses. They're being brought in and bought and stored, excuse me, by the private sector businesses. So it's just crazy to hear what is being agreed to and that the US is just taking it as face value, knowing that it makes them look good, but it's never going to transpire. The EU, in a year at least, will never triple or 10 times their energy purchase and energy consumption. It's just completely unrealistic. So that's one of the big facades. The other big facade is the Republican Party, MAGA, right now, Trump's party, is promoting tariffs as this huge source of revenue when it's really a tax on the American people. And why someone hasn't jumped on this and just helped to inform the so misinformed US Republican followers and MAGA followers that this is a tax on them. And this is a group of people that typically hate taxes. They love the one big beautiful bill because the rich, not the poor, the rich, we're getting a huge tax cut. Uh, But yet they're still paying a huge increase in sales tax based on these tariffs. None of this makes any sense, and the market's at all-time highs. There's got to be a reckoning at some point. And I just encourage you to, if you're not open to that, to at least explore the idea, because if there is a reckoning, the market will correct itself. It's inevitable that the market is going to correct itself. So would just encourage you to be risk averse at this point and get in and out of your trades, take your profits when they're there, and be prepared for a huge buying opportunity in the coming months when the market does correct. Good luck in your trades. And if you're liking the videos, please hit the like and subscribe.